So I'm having a little bit of a problem here right now. I don't have any more propane, so I cannot straighten out this behemoth. As you can see, it's very bent. As I cut it from a piece of spring steel, a big leaf spring. So I have no idea what I'm gonna be able to do about this. There are two other things I can work on. There was a Rambo knife I was gonna try to work on. It was gonna be a recreation knife from the third Rambo movie. It wasn't gonna look exactly like it, but it's gonna have somewhat of the same specs. And then there is this thing that has been sitting down here ever since May. It has been sitting down here since May, and I haven't finished it because of that pinhole. This pinhole right here. It's been giving me problems. I've run out of drill bits, and it's also very crooked. You won't be able to tell, but it is very crooked. So the idea would be to take the Dremel that we have, and the idea, kind of drill out the hole a little more, or it would be to take and work on this Rambo knife, but it also requires drilling. As you can see, I had a video of the before, how it looked before, that I can show you, but it didn't look like this. It didn't look as good as this. So, that's how it looks now. Very shiny. I took the belt grinder to it. It's somewhat sharp, but the bevels are a lot better. I need to redo them still. But so far that's all I have to work on. But anything that I'm going to be doing today requires drilling something if I cannot figure out how to straighten this sword. If I can't figure out how to get this thing straight. This is the little forge I have right here, and we've ran out of propane ever since last May. So I really don't know what I could do to straighten this thing out. We have a torch, but that torch is nowhere near big enough to make this thing pure. So I'm gonna need to figure this out. In the meantime, the only thing I can do is work on one of these two knives. And I know which one I'd like done more. It'd be this one. I really like this one done. But I've been so back and forth. I've been switching on different projects. I have this thing that I've been working on, and then the recreation Rambo knife, and then I decided to make the sword, and I was really excited about the sword. I really wanted to get it done, but we don't have propane, and I'm not going to try to bevel this thing without propane because the edges are thick. This thing, I don't know how thick exactly, but I'm not going to try to bevel it with those edges like that. Not until I can grab the hammer and at least pound some of it out and just pre-pound the bevels. So, yeah. But I'm gonna have to get those pound out. I'm gonna have to get the bevels pounded, and then because I'm not gonna grind on those bevels. I'm not gonna even try. But we'll have to see what I can do with it. So.